Well, as usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy Pimblett when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona. But this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. So Justin Gaethje signed with the UFC memorably back in 2017, realized an interim lightweight title with his win over Tony Ferguson in 2020. But you know this man exceedingly well, frequent golf partner of yours, is that undisputed gold that he's with.
Yeah, it's all he wants, right? The guy loves to fight, but he ultimately wants to become a champion. I don't know if Justin Gaethje will be satisfied with what he has done in the UFC if he doesn't get another opportunity to try to become the champion. But every time he fights, he puts on such tremendous shows that he almost gets fast-tracked back to a title. Tonight he has to go out and dominate, and that will put him right back in line to be looking at a UFC championship fight.
And he has won other major titles. Obviously, the bank account looks pretty good, but Justin Gaethje is always going to be fighting the best in the world, and that is his reality once again here in the Octagon tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the Octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Paddy Pimblett. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, early round action here. All eyes once again on the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin Gaethje. He has got a highlight reel to compete with any man or woman in this sport, and he believes in this matchup he will have the striking advantage, and he is going to try to make his opponent feel his power early and often. Kick there. Oh, there's that patented leg kick. All right, wow, with the early action here as he gets a takedown. I'm not saying I would have stuffed that shot, but for the kickboxer on the other side, you gotta provide more resistance than that, I would think.
You gotta provide more. You gotta give him.
Pimblett's going for a choke here.
That Darce choke is tight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Good work from the top here by Justin Gaethje. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop him. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Pimblett. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
2 minutes have gone by here in round one. Pimblett's in half guard now. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
All right, side control now. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange. What a great job getting that kick to the target.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Collar tie here in the clinch. Well, one got through, that kick was blocked.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, nice advance there by Gaethje, just relentless in his pursuit of not just perfection, but of the opponent.
I mean, the pressure that he fights with is phenomenal. He's constantly in your face, constantly making you work, making you feel like there is no place for you to escape the pressure of Justin Gaethje. You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Paddy Pimblett gets hit and flush with that overhand. Oh, big hook, that'll sting.
Continuing to go to the head.
Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch in the first one you learn is a jab. Right. And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Oh, misses with the jab. Nice straight there by Pimblett. Right hand lands. Places there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Pimblett's now dealing with a cheek cut. 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Well, turning defense to offense here, blocks the strike and then counters with a straight hand. Nice job by Gaethje.
Nice straight punch. Oh, nice right hand by the champ.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Pimblett's eyes closing up now. Not good for him.
big shot to the body.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Right lands. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Trying for a submission now. Oh, he might be in trouble here. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, not exactly what we thought we would see out of this jiu-jitsu fighter. He's had a lot of success on the feet, and I think this is why sometimes the film can lie if you lean too heavily into it.
Absolutely. I mean, you think you're coming in here to fight a grappler, and this guy looks like a boxer tonight. His hands have looked crispy. His kicks, everything that he is doing has worked. And I think this is partly due to the fact that you think he's trying to take you down, when in reality, this guy can fight everywhere.
Pimblett has got full mount now.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Pimblett's in half guard.
And there you go, again, half guard. Right in the side control, yep.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce. Oh, Darce choke, locked and loaded.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out. Stand it up. Work.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Pimblett's back in half guard. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the field.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Pimblett's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Less than a minute now to go in round two.
Another big takedown.
Side control now. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Gaethje gets back up. 15 seconds remain in the round.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's gonna have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling because this guy is getting pieced up.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up, he was battered, he was bruised, and look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
And that one certainly found the target.
Another punch to the head.
Eats a jab there. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Looked like that body kick got home.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Changing the position.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Well, anytime you are in a ground... Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, he might have that submission locked in.
Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. Leg kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Gaethje's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shots that he landed. Great job.
Rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does.
Pimblett's going for an arm here.
It's tight. It's tight. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Gaethje.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Well, he's got his back now. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. A lot of top pressure being applied here, making all these shots count. Pimblett's got him in a crucifix, gonna work from the top now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Pimblett's able to transition back to side control now. Gaethje's eye is closing up.
This is where he wants to be.
Gaethje's in half guard. Oh, and transitions right into side control. Pimblett's right back to the full mount. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fight. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Oh, right hook attempt, no good. Final seconds of round 3. And that spinning kick found its home up top. That's 3 rounds fans, we're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Well, this is as well as he has executed a striking game plan in his UFC career, and everything has worked off of that crisp jab. You see the numbers bottom of your screen. He has had that in his opponent's face from the opening horn, and he might take it on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you in the night, that will land it right on the spot.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, it seems like there's been an...
You heard him again.
Well, Gaethje's of clear intention here, continuing to strike right at the swollen eye of the opponent.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
All right, time to go to the gas station, TC. These fighters are cooked, my man.
They have thrown everything but the kitchen sink at each other, and it's showing because both of them seem exhausted out there in the middle of the octagon.
Good jab there by the champion.
Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setup with the hands. Got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's going to finish the fight.
Oh, collar tie. Now the hook in the clinch by Pimblett. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Getting them out here.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep it.
Oh, big shot. Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Trying to finish this fight. That'll do it.
Oh, my God.
Takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish.
Holy smokes.
So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes landed across the board and a huge, huge win in his career.
John, that was so impressive. What an amazing display of finishing ability by this young fighter.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett.
Well, tears of joy and hard to blame him. We have a new UFC lightweight champion. The celebration is on, and a life's mission comes to a head tonight as he gets it done.
He knew he was going to get it done. He told us all he would get it done. I am the best fighter in the world. It is just a matter of time until I get the belt wrapped around my waist. Tonight, he got that done. Look at him celebrate with his corner. Those guys all believed, and they got the job done.